What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday.
I'm
We're
Dave.
making our predictions. You know it. Welcome to Lineman Life. I'm Reserve Lineman Uche Nwaneri. Got my co-host here, JB, just to play lock, and our co-host, Tree, and 5 points vids. What's going on, fellas?
You know what how it is. Just shitting posting.
Man.
You know it, man.
Another glorious week in the NFL. I saw your sports ball video, Tree.
Lord,
you're killing it with that. That's the first thing I watch right around 6 o'clock.
That's where I get all my highlights from.
That's where it seems like. It's like I get a bunch of comments nowadays. It's just like, oh, this makes my Wednesday. It's like, really? maybe I'm falling off. It's not talking about the band. It's a religion now. It's like, oh God.
The music that you use, it's perfect for
always on
for the games.
Gotta blend it, dude.
Builds the
round
tension.
up.
5. What's the last video you dropped? I saw the worst stadiums.
State's worst stadium.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm doing highest draft pick by position. Do you know that a corner's never been taken number 1 overall, nor a safety? Neither one. And actually a guard. Ooh. I think a guard's been
tackle.
taken 2 overall. Tackles have been taken 1 overall.
Tackles have.
A couple.
Yeah.
I think of Orlando Pace, Eric Fisher, and Jake Long.
Jake Long, they recently.
What round was Larry Allen drafted in?
Larry Allen.
Larry
Allen to me is the greatest. But
yeah, he's the greatest offensive lineman that's ever played.
That dude would just.
I'm curious. I gotta look this
up.
This
cat was running down DBs on
round 2. He was a second round pick, number 46.
Sonoma State.
Out of
where?
Yes. Yeah. He went to Butte College. He went to Butte College, and then Sonoma State.
Okay,
that's got to be in California.
Yeah, he's Cali guy.
Yeah,
I know he went to 4 high schools in 4 years, and a crazy backstory.
I mean, who could not look at him and be like, "Yeah, that's the guy"? Who didn't think that? Larry Allen to me is fucking beast. But
this
for guard, my bad.
No, go ahead.
The highest guard ever was 3rd overall, and that was Gary Zimmerman. But
that was a good pick.
Gallery was a tackle.
Well, he was a tackle.
Yeah, it got converted.
Yeah,
he was Raiders ruined. No, Raiders ruined his ass.
But Quentin Nelson was taken 6 overall, and you could argue he should have been higher. I mean, he's been every bit as good as a number 6 pick for sure. But anyways, I don't want to give away the whole video, but there's a lot of
it's the first
interesting facts for sure that I found out.
Yeah, always in your videos. So we got a show for you guys today. Got some headlines that we'll get into. Obviously, one of the big headlines that dropped today, Von Miller, he is done for the season. Yeah. That is a crushing, not crushing, but that's a very deflating blow to the Buffalo Bills defense for sure. I mean, he had the most sacks and pressures.
Turns out he is not a doctor.
You didn't say at a Holiday Inn?
Yeah. I mean, initially they were saying that it wasn't, that they didn't think it was an ACL. It was his meniscus, though. We talked about that. That was his meniscus was shredded, was torn off.
Yeah. Apparently
that's not going to heal.
Apparently the MRI never showed that he had ACL damage, and they couldn't figure it out until he got the surgery.
They had to go in and look. They fixed his meniscus.
Hey,
up in that bitch.
Now that we're in here,
you're fucked.
Yeah. It's so that ACL is gone.
Yeah, it's you're gonna need a whole new ACL. You're gonna need by the way, we checked your Achilles. It's running on tendons. It's not gonna pass inspection next year. We're recommending a full replacement of that.
Yeah, what surgeon did he go to? Jiffy Lube.
Well, we're touching that up for you too.
Yeah, you're gonna need an oil change on your fluid as well.
We took out your gallbladder, and that needs to be
your
replaced,
spleen,
too.
it's lacerated. We're gonna go ahead and
You don't have to deal with this now, but it's already out, so you might
Tell
as well
Josh Allen we need to rotate his tendons.
Yeah.
If I ever go under again, I better come out with a fucking 6-pack. Fix everything while you're in there.
Yeah.
You know
Come
what I
on.
mean? Dude.
Hook it up.
All right, so I mean, he's on IR. What is this? What is this? Does this hurt them enough that they're not a contender?
No.
Because I mean, you think about, you know what a pass rush does? A good pass rush, an elite pass rush, that changes the game.
I mean, look at the Rams.
I mean, that changes the protections, that changes your personnel. I mean, some teams probably cut back on their 3 wide receiver sets by like probably 10 or 15% just because they want to keep somebody in the block to chip.
Yeah.
And that's a route that's not running on the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then again, and games come down to inches. We've seen it a million times.
Yeah,
So I mean, the rest of the D line's got to definitely like ball out. They got to all ball out because if they can't get no rush on quarterbacks and going into the playoffs, I mean, how long is your secondary supposed to cover?
That's definitely a lot of slack to pick up, and they're turning the ball over quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh Allen leads the lead. Well, I don't know if he still leads it, but he's top 2 or 3 in interceptions. So they're on the field a lot.
And he's hurt.
Yeah.
And he's hurt.
You need all the pass rush and strip sacks and hurried throws you can get. So maybe you can force a couple more to balance that out. Otherwise,
I think the thing is, though, is you see teams adjust now. Now they know that they're not going to have him, right? So now they know what they're dealing with. But you've seen how different they've played without him. How have the Bills been the last couple weeks? Let's look at this.
Been a little.
Schedule.
They
They
won
killed
last week
the
'cause it's
Patriots.
yeah, but a lot of folks are going to do that. So now you have to, rush 5 to get the same type of pressure, and that sacrifice.
I mean, they struggled with the Lions. They let the Browns hang around. The Vikings beat them. That was, I think, the first game without Miller. So
Actually, I think it was the week after that he got injured. So.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Fuck it. I'll just hot take all of y'all.
That's usually. Outside of a quarterback, I think a position like Von Miller, which is really like it's DN, but it's like flexible to an extent. He can drop into coverage, and he can play in the flats.
Yeah,
he's got the speed and the athleticism. I think as important as a quarterback is getting injured, that's how important he is on the defensive side. And that, hell, doesn't matter how good your defense is. If your quarterback is out, hell, the Broncos got their starting quarterback and they can't seem to do a damn thing with the defense they got. That defense is doing everything.
They might think about benching his ass.
They gave away their pass rusher too.
Yeah,
well, traded them away.
Yeah,
but they're still. But even at that, they're still like playing top level.
They are playing good defense.
Mm-hmm.
They're the 77 Falcons. That's what it is. Like, they're really shitty offense held back one of the greatest defenses we've seen in recent memory.
So where I see there could be a big problem for Buffalo is like when they run up against the Kansas City, like in the playoffs. Like that's where they're gonna really miss Von Miller. I think they can still win out. They can still win out for sure.
Oh, we got a 50 ball.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kevin Von Magnum with the 50. Super chat. Appreciate it, bro.
Instant recognition.
Yeah.
Instant recognition. Evening, gentlemen. Feel like my fandom for my team is tuning out faster than their OC on the road after 3 bottles of Everclear. Maybe if the recently fired GM gave 2 contracts, gave second contracts, then I'd feel better about them and he'd still have a job. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's coming up. Definitely. A matter of fact, we might as well roll right into that. We know what's going on with Buffalo. Titans firing their GM. What's his name? John Robinson.
John
Robinson. we all
Some
talked
white dude.
about how bad. Remember when Bill O'Brien made that trade of D-Hop for nothing, basically,
Mm-hmm.
to the Cardinals? Dare I say, this might be worse.
At least they got a first-round pick for AJ. For the DeAndre Hopkins trade, they not only took on just like a second-round pick, they took on a really bad contract in David Johnson.
Yeah.
So I would argue that D-Hop is worse.
They also got
Okay,
a kick-ass
okay.
washing machine out of the deal.
We got
And
this
some
snow cone
peanuts.
maker.
Yeah.
Is it a washer-dryer combo or is it just a washer? Because that's the deal breaker.
It's the tower. You just drop it right down.
How come they haven't really figured out something where you can just put the clothes in there and they come out dry? Like they still have yet to fit. They apparently they do have that, but like they never figured out how to make it actually.
There's a combo
work.
washer dryer where the one machine can do both.
Yeah, they have
I
that
don't
for
think
like
it's very good.
disabled people.
Yeah, I think they're
Like-
shit actually.
Yeah,
it's
they're
like they're
actually
inefficient.
kind of trash. So it's like, oh, you're
It
disabled.
ain't there yet.
I mean, we were promised
Yeah.
flying cars. I mean, come on.
For real,
Yeah.
we were.
I thought we were going to have
promised flying
jetpacks at least.
cars.
I
So
think the Jetsons
on your risk aversion, there are jetpacks.
Oh yeah, they got those things.
yeah,
You
Like
will
Iron
probably
Man.
kill yourself.
Yeah.
so look, this okay, so it's not the worst, but it's a close second, I feel like, because the value that they lost, I mean, first round pick, that's still no guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
It's still no guarantee, and it depends on what the need is, and the need is probably going to be wide out now. Really, I mean, if I'm the Titans, I'm thinking, man, I'm drafting a quarterback next year. Fuck it.
Yeah. I thought they were going to
Because-
take Malik Willis. Like I thought.
Well, they
no, they
do have
did.
Malik Willis.
They
I mean,
do
like
have
in the
Malik
Yeah,
first
they
Willis.
round.
have him.
I-
They have him, but I mean,
no, I
that
think they
cat
should
is a
give the
project.
job to Malik Willis. Is what I'm saying.
That
He's
cat is
too
a
raw. He's too
He's
raw.
a project. That dude is
Nah,
he's a 3-year project.
He's better than Tannehill. So
No, dude, did you see him play against Kansas City? Like he's
Yeah.
not ready.
It was
It's pretty rough.
like
the only way.
yeah,
only one way to find out.
Actually,
it's like a
rough
deer
is-
in headlights.
Trust me, I like Malik Willis. He ain't ready.
Well, you're gonna
He's
have to
not
be
ready.
ready. Why would you spend that draft capital on him? Give him a shot. Why not?
Well, I mean, they're still
So-
they still have something to play for.
AJ
Yeah.
Brown, as we all saw and all witnessed, at least saw the highlights, they embarrassed Tennessee. And I mean, that had to be the biggest slap in the nuts. Like, you know how motherfuckers used to just walk up to you and like smack your nuts when you were young? Like, motherfuckers will be on guard in the hallways. Like,
Please
oh,
enlighten
shit.
us about this.
You know what I mean? And you just be standing there in the lunch line, you're ready to get your food. Yeah. I mean, that's what it had to feel like, because that cat was literally, he was taunting them as he played the game.
Mm-hmm.
Just everybody in the stadium knew that this was what you motherfuckers traded
Mm-hmm.
to us in Philly.
Yeah.
And that's why we're going to the fucking Super Bowl and y'all aren't. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's embarrassing. And when a GM is proven to be wrong on a scale like that in the NFL, oh, you're done. I mean, because really the first round pick is it's just a pick. But you already had a player who was proven and you didn't want to pay him.
So which year is that first round pick?
It was last year. It was Traylon Burks.
Oh, okay. So they got Traylon
It's
Burks
already
for it.
gone.
Oh, okay. So
It's already
so
gone.
that's
That's rough.
insane.
And I
That's
think
insane.
that was the first round pick that Philly traded for Carson Wentz. So Carson Wentz turned into AJ Brown.
What a
Ooh,
steal!
damn.
What a steal for Philly.
Fleeced
They-
them.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like I wanted Roseman fired in 2020, but like he has just turned it around like 180.
Quickly,
That's
expeditiously.
strange because like he was looking terrible for a while.
It's Philly. You got to trust the process.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Man.
Philly's all about
they
the
clearly
Philly's all
they
about
know
that
what the fuck
process.
They're doing clearly. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, look, here are the stats. This is the difference between the entire receiving core of the Titans and AJ Brown.
Wow.
He is
One
on
dude.
par with the entire core by himself and has 5 more touchdowns. I mean, he's about to be double digits.
That's
When you get to double
embarrassing.
digit touchdowns as a receiver, yeah, you're probably the best receiver in the league.
That is
He can. There's an argument for him. I'll give him that.
Yeah. He's playing
There's an
good.
argument
He's
for
like
him.
he's like Julio Jones.
Yeah,
Back
really.
in the
He's
day.
just. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really what
speaking
he
of
looks
Julio
like.
Jones, that's one of the apparently the damning trades of John Robinson's tenure.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
remember they traded for
Acquiring him.
Julio,
Yeah.
and then like I like that move at the time. He just couldn't get injured, and if you actually look at a lot
he
of John
couldn't
Robinson's
get healthy.
moves, like it's a lot of moves that just blew up in his face, like extending Ryan Tannehill looked like a good idea at the time. Now they're stuck, and he's not a guy who's going to elevate his game once Derrick Henry gets shut down. We saw this last year in the playoffs. Bud Dupree was one I kept hearing got ripped on. But, I mean, I like Bud Dupree. They had to do it at the time because of two bad moves that happened the year before. Vic Beasley and Devian Clowney blew up in their face.
Yeah. I can't believe Clowney was a number 1 overall pick.
Well, remember, he decked the dude and his helmet came off. And
Oh, that
everyone went,
Michigan?
wow.
Yeah.
He got
That's why he
first
got number
overall
1.
off one play.
Mhm.
One play his entire career. Nobody heard of him.
He
before
looked like
that.
a can't miss. He looked like a can't miss.
I mean, he was
so-
solid. He was
I
solid.
mean, he's a combine warrior.
Solid is not what you want to hear for number 1 overall.
Yeah,
Good,
that's true.
good measurables and all that kind of shit.
Solid is what I like out of a third rounder.
You get the pick of the litter. You get the number 1 overall pick. You got to hit on that shit.
It's got to hit because your number 1 overall is the path for that pick is a 10-year plan at the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
but it
need
doesn't
that
work
to
that
be
way.
money.
At that position, I expect like 100 sacks out of you in your career.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I expect you to get 8 in your first season, 16 in your second, and you should be pushing towards the record.
Look at
by
Chase
your
Young.
5th year.
Chase Young.
Yeah.
Can't get right.
I mean, he's always hurt. That's unfortunately, and he looked like a can't miss as well. So you never know, man. It's a crapshoot.
Yeah, because I mean, it is from that standpoint, it is a crapshoot because injuries can just come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
There's
Chase
no
Young
accounting for
scares
an injury.
me.
But he was good. I mean, I'll say this because I did break down a play of his from his rookie year in the preseason, and it doesn't mean much now because it's a couple years later. He's obviously gotten better. The first time I saw him pass rush against the O-lineman, the O-lineman didn't just let him run by him. I was like, what the fuck? He didn't even do a move. What are you doing? I'm like, how did you get caught up on him just running towards what? He didn't do anything. And they were like, oh, it's hello. Oh, the commentators were jizzing all over the fucking control.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. What an amazing show.
Yeah.
Talent.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
unblocked to the quarterback. Yeah, that's
You know what I
called
mean?
running.
Like, he didn't even touch this motherfucker though.
Yeah, it's called running.
So but he turned into a baller too. So he was starting to live up to his draft status.
And once he
But
went
injuries
to-
kicked in there.
Yeah, once Bill O'Brien traded him to Seattle, it wasn't the same.
Kenneth Butler, welcome, new member to the channel.
Welcome,
We
brother.
clap for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. There you go.
Got some members up in here.
There you go.
Getting some members. How
Mhm.
do you like that? All right, so let's keep it moving here. Now, one thing everybody's been talking about for sure, the Deion Sanders situation. We all know about his leaving JSU. Now, a couple things have happened since then. Like, we got a big rumor that is, I mean, it's spicy, y'all. It's el fuego. But it's not verified, of course, but we'll get into that. Now, one thing that I did just kind of pull up when I was like looking up this info on this Deion situation was that somebody defaced his mural. Now, in this video, they say that this person in the video that he was trying to clean it. This isn't the kid who did it.
I got permission for this
So
shit.
this is the aftermath.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, wait, this
Oh,
is the cat who was.
Fuck you.
Is this the cat who was? Yeah, this was the cat who's doing it, right?
How
Yeah.
this shit go with you fuck Colorado niggas? Fuck all this shit.
Damn. What's
It's
that?
not show. Everybody got time. Deion, it's your time. Oh.
Why?
that could just be a regular day in Jacksonville.
Big mad.
I'm just saying, he might not even know who Deion is. He could just be.
That's on campus.
Oh.
It looks like.
Oh, he's cleaning it off. Dang.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they just let it happen. Well, I'm saying like he left them high and dry.
Nah, I
I
mean,
is defaced the same as just cleaning your window?
Yeah,
That's like soap
yeah.
on there anyway.
The face might be strong. I mean, I didn't see the video. I just pulled it up and I was like, all right, let me watch it when we all watch it.
I mean, he literally defaced it though. He deleted his face off of it.
Got rid of the face.
So, yeah,
He is gone. He is
the
no
face
longer
is
in.
gone. Like
He is no longer a part of this.
He defaced it.
I mean, how long do you want that to stay up?
Yeah, like, true.
He's
yeah,
not going to be coaching here anymore.
It's not a statue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
True that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They can keep all the sound bites though of him. You know?
Yeah, the sound bites were great. They over there just shit talking him. You motherfucker.
Yeah, he was really feeling away about this.
He sure was. All right, so that kind of leads me into this whole thing with what they're saying. This is a rumor again. It's not verified. We're just speculating here. But they're saying, and this is like all part of a thread and shit, but this is the gist of it. Wow, I knew it. All caps. According to my source, JSU in the hot seat for misuse of football funds. Individuals were stealing money from football program by moving it to the general funds / scholarships accounts, I guess. Basically stealing from prime and players, 80% of why Deion Sanders leaving. This will be the next breaking
so it wasn't
news.
Deion that was up to nothing? It was the administration?
No, it was the administration.
What?
You heard it from me first. All right, now there's more. The plot thickens. Okay, we got drama. Says, let's run it down.
That's all.
JSU put in Deion's contract that after 30,000 ticket sales, he would receive a percentage of the sales. That didn't happen the whole time he was there. The ticket sales the ticket sales went missing. Come on, folks. Come on, folks.
Come on, Dan Snyder.
Grammarly.
Dan Snyder trick. That's his playbook right there. Oh, we ran out.
Deion, the football team, nor the staff saw any of that money. There was a lucrative TV deal in place that Deion wanted to get, but the university did not. Whoa. That would have been, I mean, but if that's true, I think that's the biggest part. That would be the biggest reason why I would leave.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a TV contract. That'll pay for everything for this school for 10 years.
That's an exposure for the entire division of HBCUs.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want. That's what he said he came there for, right? So it makes sense now to me.
I wonder what the deal was.
Because it would have had to, I mean, I would imagine it would be, I mean, if the NFL, okay, we're not talking about the NFL. Let's say college. College gets like what, a $1 billion contract or something like that?
Yeah, but those are by conference, though. Like
by conference, right?
Yeah.
Now, SWAC will probably get like half of that, I would say. So maybe
the conference owns a lot of it. Yeah.
They do play a lot of games on. I can't think of the network. There is. No, they have like a dedicated network.
Well, some conferences have their own network. Big Ten has their own network.
Yeah, Big Ten got their own.
No, I'm saying the SWAC had
SEC has their own network.
Or they didn't own the network, but they were featured all the time on. Oh shit, it's gonna escape me. But they had some type of deal in place. Now, whatever this deal is, I'm sure superseded would have.
Now, if this deal was for the SWAC, or I mean, if it was for JSU specifically, I would really be pissed if I was Deion.
I can't imagine that. Well,
because that would be like, let's say it's like.
Well, maybe the other party didn't want to play ball though. That's also possible.
Well, they wanted it. The university didn't.
Oh wow! The university turned it down.
The university didn't want to do a TV.
You don't know if this is spin on the way out though.
This has to
Deion.
be.
You don't know about that. None of this is verified, is it?
None of it's verified. None of it's verified.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's keep going. Deion, with his own money, built a new locker room and tennis courts. All the new designs, Deion's pocket.
Wait, he didn't use the welfare money?
No, he didn't.
What a terrible businessman.
Oddly enough, Deion Sanders did not go into the welfare fund that was readily available to him if need be.
That's a bummer.
As we know, there are other former professional athletes who have indulged. Brett Favre, the welfare king.
Mm-hmm.
One phone call and he's set. And you're already in Mississippi. I mean,
Yeah, you're already there. He could have done. I mean, he has integrity, so he wouldn't do that.
the money was
At
there
least,
for the
yeah.
taking.
Let's see here. He also used his own money to feed the players. All of the fancy meals you saw the players eating, Deion. When JSU went to the Celebration Bowl last year, the school didn't give any money back to athletics. Wow.
Yeah, but you got to remember, man, these schools are, I mean, they have
But they're picking up. They're getting tuition.
Razor thin budgets, though.
Yes, this is true. This is
you
true.
ever been down to Jacksonville State?
No,
I remember
I can
before
imagine.
he got there, when I scouted like worst football stadiums, they had one of the worst football stadiums.
I've driven through Jackson, and I can imagine.
Yeah. So
yeah, I guess that has to be considered. Deion used a lot of his personal money to fund numerous things around campus. The university did not help. President wanted his name in the headlines as much as Deion. Deion wanted to coach the Celebration Bowl this year. JSU president said no. The Celebration Bowl is sold out. The jury is out on if he will or not. A last-minute offer was made for $1 million for Deion to stay, but he had to pay his staff out of that. There was no new offer made after the first year of success.
Dude, he would have been the highest paid state employee in Mississippi.
To stay for the Celebration Bowl? So $1 million for one game?
No, they offered him $1 million. I think they offered him 1.2.
And what?
That's what he got. That's what he got
for another year.
That's what he got for those 3 years. Was 1.2.
Okay.
Colorado's giving him 5.
I think, right?
I believe they're giving him 5
per or 5 for 3 or something.
I believe 5 per.
5 per.
You're not going to get anybody with 5 total.
You can't turn that down. That's
Purdue's
just financially irresponsible.
Yeah, I mean, he
Purdue,
got paid.
what? Uche?
Purdue's head coach just went to Louisville. They gave him 5 years, $60 million.
Yeah, you're not going to get anybody for $5 million for 3 years total.
No. Okay.
Not a Power 5.
But hey, can we rewind though? Remember when Prime had that Prime Prep Academy and that like folded or something? Then he got fired from like Trinity Christian School. He got fired from a couple of jobs. Right?
Prime Prep was pretty shady. There was a huge scandal about that.
Yeah, there was some scandal with Prime Prep. It was like
was it worse than
really?
Bondo?
I didn't know.
It was like a Bishop Sycamore type.
I want to say that he was more the money man, but like a bunch of his administrators
wasn't
were
involved
really
with
corrupt.
it.
I think so.
So it's not like LeBron school, like where he's.
So he's parlayed a disaster to start his career, right, as a coach into the head coach at a major Power 5 D1 program. Like, you got to admire that he's done that, mostly because his son is really good at football.
He's a fucking hustler now.
Yeah.
I was torn about it at first, but I mean, it's settled in a little bit more on me, and I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, really.
I mean, if they're doing shit like this,
he did a lot for JSU. I mean, at the end of the day, he still did a lot. And if this stuff,
he did.
If there's an ounce of truth in any of this, then hey, he shouldn't have a guilty conscience for walking away.
No,
if there was an opportunity for a TV deal, and the university fought him on it and didn't approve it. I mean, what more do you want? That's the next step.
I find that hard to believe. That just seems counterintuitive for the university to not.
Yeah,
it does.
Maybe there was some concession, or he was asking for a little too much.
What could be so bad in this deal that you're like, no, I don't want this.
Yeah, Prime
money you ain't got right now.
Y'all never would have heard of this place if it wasn't for Prime.
For a JSU, like that's money you ain't got, regardless how much he's getting.
Does Prime still talk in the third person in everything, like in negotiations? He's like, Prime don't want to do that.
The Ricky Henderson technique.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. All right, so I mean, we'll keep our ear to the streets. I guess we got to, because if something breaks and you start hearing things leaking out or paperwork showing up out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Like there's a paper trail for everything.
Hold on, real quick. Tangentially related, Alabama's Charles Kelly joins Deion as DC.
Ooh. He's getting some squad mates.
He is assembling his
I'm assembling
team.
a team.
He's assembling the Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's
Putting
about
together a team.
Colorado. Hey, you know they're going to pick up some big.
Oh yeah,
portal
I mean everybody's
players.
in the transfer portal right now,
Oh,
man.
They said there's like
It's
1,000
mercenary
players. It's like,
season, yeah.
damn. Hey, real talk.
Hey, they're
That's
hitting,
the best thing to ever happen to college football.
they're hitting
NIL.
Yeah.
every backup in the SEC tonight.
Pretty much.
Hey,
That
man.
makes them a better team than they were.
Dude, you know there's players out there that can ball that are
Oh, yeah.
just they've put in
I
their
mean, can you
work.
imagine? There's going to be some Alabama players who are probably third. You know, they're 3 deep. I mean, those
Dude,
cats
you
have
know-
started a lot of colleges.
Yeah.
One year, I think the Alabama backfield had Kamara, they had Henry, they
Najee,
had
Brian
TJ
Robinson.
Yeldon, and I think Najee Harris, right? They were all there.
Probably. I mean,
Like, they had
every room
five-
is like that at Alabama.
Yeah, they had
For
5
real.
running backs that ended up in the NFL. It was ridiculous.
And of course,
Like,
they had like the pictures with two.
that's
Mac
done
Jones
now.
And Jalen,
Yeah,
Jalen
there's no
Hurts
way
together.
they're gonna be able to
And Mac
stack
Jones.
They
stack.
had
Yeah,
Jalen
Mac
Hurts.
Yeah,
Like, this is
McCorkle.
stupid.
Yeah, Devontae Smith
Stupid talent.
was
Stupid
freaking
talent.
Alabama.
Devontae Smith, Jerry Judy.
Mechie.
Oh yeah.
Who else was that?
Landon Dickerson. They had, Alex Leatherwood, although he hasn't really panned out. Evan
Surprisingly,
Neal.
I don't think their linemen don't do that great.
Kool-Aid.
Their offensive linemen.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
offensive
For
linemen
as
don't
good
do
as the
shit.
team
I've
is, you
broken-
would think they should be
Evan
better.
Neal. Evan Neal.
I thought Evan Neal went to Georgia.
No, he's
Yeah,
Bama
he was
guy.
Georgia.
Oh, is it Bama?
He was- Evan Neal was Bama? I forgot.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Bama.
I mean, I didn't.
I mean,
Yeah,
one
their
year.
linemen don't really do nothing.
For as dominant as they are in college, you would think they'd have like 3 first rounders every year
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
and like all pro players.
And they're not.
Remember,
really.
college is
Hell,
not
their
the
D line,
pros,
their D
man.
linemen are the same way. Their D linemen don't do nothing either.
Yeah, they can only
2
hand
guys
out
in
so much
Washington are
money.
pretty good,
Yeah.
but yeah, that might be it right now for them for
Yeah.
in the trenches.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Baker Mayfield got signed by the Rams.
Yeah, you don't care. We
How
don't care.
we dropped that in there. Baker Mayfield, what a fall! What a fall! I mean, and it's been so public too. It's been so out there.
Well,
It's
I mean,
been like-
he did it to himself.
He did kind
Yeah.
of do it to himself.
I don't think so though. Like, I mean,
Not all
yeah,
the way.
he-
No, the first
Yeah.
few chapters, yes, but he kind of straightened himself up a little bit, and
He
then
got
they fucked
he,
him.
he got screwed over by, they wanted the better
Believe-
quarterback.
Yeah, but he
They
could have
said,
played
yeah.
better this year. He could have played. I mean, he had an opportunity.
He had a
right?
chance. He had a chance.
He had
You're
an
damn
opportunity
right.
to play a little bit better. I mean,
He
he's
had a
been on his
chance.
ass, but still. I mean, I
I
don't know.
mean,
Carolina's the
I mean,
worst place to go to resurrect your career. I'll tell you that.
Oh
Yeah, if you're going to like the worst team in the league, probably not going to like be a standout.
I mean, Cleveland literally sent that boy to hell.
Yeah.
like have fun in Siberia, bitch.
There was nowhere else to trade him to. Seattle already got
They
there.
were like, you
Yeah.
know what? It's
And
gonna be
then-
worst case scenario for
Right.
you. son.
Cleveland had to
Sorry.
buy out all their eat the damn contract.
And they already signed Watson, so they had no leverage. So everyone was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like,
Leave that couch on the
nah,
street.
nah."
When I get my rental truck, I'll come pick it up.
I mean, take your medicine and go find an old
Yeah.
quarterback that's on his way out.
yeah.
Go
go find
they
that
put him in the
brand.
free section of Craigslist. It's
Yeah,
like,
Ryan.
you pick him up.
Leave that couch on the street.
Yeah. We'll get
Yeah,
it.
somebody
We'll
will
get
take it.
hey, somebody will take it. 3 days later, it's still out there. You're like, God
Yeah.
damn.
Got rained
sometimes
on.
they pick it up.
Yeah.
Trash
Sometimes they
people
still
won't
pick
take
up.
it though.
Well, the trash people won't take it because you got to break it apart.
Yeah.
Right.
Quarterbacks are like
Yeah.
cars, though. Someone will always take a car, you know. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll
mean,
get us halfway to
Former
point B.
number 1 pick, you're gonna have someone's gonna take a chance.
Yeah. I mean, Jared Goff's still playing. I mean, he's actually playing
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, he's actually playing pretty good. Did you see what the fuck he did to Jacksonville? My
Yeah, he
God.
fucked
destroyed
him
him.
up.
300
He
yards
fucked
passing.
up
man.
Dude, that's the thing that's frustrating about Jared Goff is like when he wants to play really well, he will light shit up. Like, remember that game against Kansas City? Oh my God! Like Goff can be.
I mean, but
good. He
look,
just-
their offense has been doing that all year though.
yeah. Detroit.
So I
can
mean, I
play.
wonder where he is in the passer rankings because
Yeah, they're putting up points.
I mean, they've been putting up like 40 damn
They-
near.
they
Yeah,
give
could
up
fucking
39 and a
play
half.
defense. They'd be a playoff team. They
For
could score
real,
with
'cause
anybody.
they give up 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's get into these picks. Let's get into it. Let me see. I got a pretty good record from last week. I of course didn't see the tie coming, but I only missed on 2. My Jags, of course. Every time I fucking bet on y'all.
We call the wrong game of tie.
Don't you have that rule? Never bet on your team. Never bet on your team.
I mean, I didn't bet on them because you can't fucking.
The only way you can bet is against your team because that way you buy a win.
You should call that to Calvin Ridley.
Purchase a win. Yep.
It feels better that way, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And if they lose, you got cash. So it's like, all right, let me take the sting out of this team losing by spending some money. Mm-hmm.
Got my 12. Yeah, this was probably my best week. Only missed on 3.
I missed 3, I think, with the tie.
Fuck. Can't do better.
I don't think I did very well, honestly. And the tie fucked everything up.
Yeah.
The damn tie stick.
I missed on Jacksonville and the Chargers.
The Chargers?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I expected them to beat
All
LA,
right.
and the Raiders.
The Raiders.
All right, first game up, of course. Jacksonville at Tennessee.
Yeah.
I would have been more confident about this if they didn't get blown the fuck out last week because I know what the game plan is going to be for Tennessee this week.
I mean, they both got blown out
ISO.
last week.
ISO ball all game.
ISO.
Traylon Burks going to
Hey,
play, though? They don't have any
you
receivers.
I mean, they're not going to need them. They got Derrick Henry. Do you know how many rushing yards Derrick Henry has against the Jaguars since he's been in the NFL?
All
Look
of
it
them.
up.
All of them.
I'm telling you, he has the longest run in NFL fucking history against the fucking Jaguars. 99 yards.
Can't get no
Well,
longer.
It ain't
Can't get
no,
longer than that.
it's not as worse as it is against the Texans. He has like 6 200-yard games against him.
Derrick Henry
God
fucking
damn.
dominates.
I mean, he's had a couple of like full field sprints against the Jaguars, and this was like back to back years. I'm like, God damn, when are we gonna? I mean, every year they get smoked by this cat.
Yeah.
I don't think that's. I
Welcome
think
to the
that's gonna
party.
happen again. I think it's gonna happen again. I'm not gonna lie. Look, Trevor Lawrence is growing. I say shut him down for the year. Don't play him no more.
Really?
I don't know about that.
What's his injury?
That motherfucker's knee is hurt.
It was scary, but I think he was all right, right? Like,
Yeah, they played in the second half.
He didn't
I mean-
practice today. He played in the second half because they hit him with Toradol. What you mean?
No,
I
yeah.
mean,
They could keep on
Hit
hitting
him with the Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, they hit him with that shot.
with the
They hit him with
protocol.
that
What's
shot.
his record, Uche?
4 and fucking 7. or
Oh,
some shit.
yeah, maybe do shut him down.
I mean, do you trust CJ
There's-
Beathard to get you to the end of the season, though?
I mean, at this point, you've seen the growth that you wanted to see in this team. I think you know what your problems are. You need to get the defense right, which means you're going to need to get some good draft picks. Go ahead and tank it out. You know what you know. You have a nucleus. Start sitting some of the starters. Just tank it out. I mean, I think you go up to the people of Jacksonville. If you explain it to them like that, look, we can actually fuck around and be in the top 10 again, top 5. And we can add another big piece to this. We see our quarterback is becoming the guy we want him to be. But why risk him getting hurt again? We're going to need to we're going to need to revamp our O-line. We're going to need to find some way to get a fucking pass rush. So we got picks.
Didn't you just take a number 1 pass rusher?
Trayvon Walker, yeah. But, I mean,
That
he's been more of a
I
run.
don't follow the Jags hard. Is he not doing?
He's a
that good?
project.
Okay.
Yeah, which is weird. You draft the project first overall. But,
Wasn't really a great. I mean, it's a good pick on paper because he's a freak physically, but
Okay.
there's going to be a learning curve. So if you want the dividends on him are going to pay off in a year or two.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
hope.
Like, it's like Andrew Thomas with the Giants. Like he's beasting now. You know,
So y'all
the
just need to,
first
like-
2 years.
Y'all just need to keep fucking around so you can find out.
Yes, yes.
You're not
You
fucking
gotta
around
follow this
enough.
Look.
chart.
You're only like a
Bro.
5 on the fuck around scale.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am
You
concerned.
go deeper.
I am concerned that in this last quarter of the season, Trevor Lawrence is going to get fucking hurt because they can't block for this cat. Cam Robinson got abused by a practice squad undrafted free agent. That was the play that was the guy who fucking folded Trevor. And it was, I mean, look, by the skin of his teeth, he didn't blow his knee out because he should have. Von Miller just landed awkward and he blew his out.
Yeah. Knees, man. I'm always amazed that somebody don't blow out a knee on every play. Like the way y'all fall, the way y'all hit each other. Like, I mean, some injuries are like just like a half inch away from ending someone's career, but then the guy just gets up and he's fine. It's like, all right. I'm good.
But look, this is the thing though. At falling, all of that falling you see is the body is moving in one direction.
Yeah.
When your body's moving in two different directions, that's when shit explodes.
Mm-hmm.
And his body was moving in one direction and his leg was not moving with him.
Yeah, he got fucked up. He got fucked up.
And
bad.
I mean, look, I've shown plays from Jacksonville, even in showing Trevor Lawrence's improvement, you see that he still has to fucking dodge getting destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
He's just very good. He's getting very good pocket awareness, which is going to pay off for him. But you're going to need to shore up that line with either one more free agent or another. I would go free agent, not draft pick. I want motherfuckers who are experienced blocking for him. That way, it's better for the communication of the line. You got a lot of young motherfuckers in there. Young motherfuckers don't like to talk. You be in there like, hey, man, you sliding out to that?
Bitch, I know you hear me.
Hey! Looks right at you.
Just giving away the play.
Then looks right back. And you just like, hey, motherfucker, come on. And then that's the kind of thing that can happen. Because a lot of young guys be in their head on the O-line. Because really, you got to know a lot of shit you might need to do. It's not like, run a route or run one of two routes or one, versus coverage. It's like, dude, I might have to slide out past the linebacker who's going to be running right at my ass and pick up the cornerback who I can't see until I get past them. And they're fast. And then as a guard, I'm like, and I got to take on this fucking beast-ass DN because he's going to be rushing to me. I mean, you got to think about, if they blitz or if they don't, or if they, it's all crazy. Anyways. I'm just looking at the big picture as far as Jacksonville because they're going to get their ass kicked, I think, if they by Tennessee.
I like the Titans,
and I don't think they want to risk too much. If they're down by more than 10, if you're down by more than 2 scores in this third quarter, I'm pulling Trevor Lawrence. Mm-hmm. Hey, get your ass in there, back up. Mm-hmm. They about to tee off, and they're not going to do that to 16. Because you know what it's like when they start teeing off. When it's like, yep, run game has been abandoned.
Hey, I mean, if you're going to throw in the towel, you might as well just throw a bunch of fucking draws at them.
Yeah.
Draws, let's just get out of here.
Yeah. Draw is the
ultimate
white flag. Yeah.
Speed the game up. Let's get out of here.
Draw is like, let's keep the clock running.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to get
to the sideline. You're not
both
getting to the
teams
sideline.
know what it is. Like, hey, guys, chill. Pick your feet up. No one gets hurt.
Let's keep rolling here. We got the Jets at Buffalo. This one.
It depends how Mike White does.
I think it's all about Mike White in this one.
Yeah, I hope he does well, but at the same time, I think having Von Miller is going to hurt them, but I don't think it's going to damage them that much. It depends how Greg Rousseau emerges. They still have Ed Oliver, so they're not going to be hurt that much, but it hurts their high-end ability. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think it hurts them now. I think it hurts them later. Mm-hmm. Playoffs is a different beast, and they need him. They need that kind of beast on the field.
That's what they brought him in for.
That's exactly why he's there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's going to hurt him significantly now in the regular season, but that is going to be something that teams will game plan to exploit in the playoffs.
Oh, 100%.
I like Buffalo as well. Yeah, I like Buffalo.
Yeah,
I like Buffalo.
I'm going to lean Buffalo here.
Yeah, I got Buffalo all the way. The Jets aren't ready. Jets aren't ready.
Yeah, they're not ready. They did better than anybody fucking expected.
Oh
Yeah.
And like nobody thought y'all would be getting the like in the sports ball video, getting the win against them is actually they're considered a quality
Yeah.
win right now.
Mhm.
And that's not something we've said for a long time. All right. Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is blazing, boy. They're
Like
gonna beat the
Cincy
shit out of
here.
these dogs. Them boys is blazing
It's
right
could get
now.
ugly.
Yeah.
They is getting it. That's not even gonna be a thing. I mean,
Yeah,
Sean Watson is still knocking off the rust. He ain't gonna be a factor really like that till he's really just kind of trying to find a groove,
Yeah,
trying to
get
find
the-
some kind of
Get your legs back under
kind of-
you. You know.
yeah, just getting game shape.
But, I
But
mean,
they're not gonna win this game.
he's not getting his
Mhm.
massages, so he's probably not going to be like getting that recovery like he should be.
He ain't getting his recovery no more. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Baltimore is in fucking panic mode.
Yeah,
These
Yeah.
motherfuckers are resorting to reverse passes from the wide out into quadruple coverage. I mean, he threw that ball with some confidence, didn't he? He put that thing on. I mean, it was a nice tight spiral. He threw that shit like that motherfucker was wide open, and that shit just kaploom, interception. Like, come on, what do you think this is?
Oh, Lord.
What do you think this is? No way.
That's Greg Roman play calling, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is like that's really some Madden. It's not even Madden. I wouldn't even do that in Madden. That'd be a stupid risk. But obviously in real life, they think that's, but no Lamar Jackson. And surprisingly, the Steelers looking like they might fuck around and be 500.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna.
are
It's the
fucking
Steeler
around
bullshit. It is the Steeler bullshit.
Let's
You
go,
know it.
Mike Tomlin. Can't nobody stop you, cuz. Hey, Mike Tomlin, if they finish this season at 500 or above, Mike Tomlin, I would make an argument, greatest head coach in NFL history.
I don't know about that. As I said, I think it's more.
I
the
would
schedule
make
they
that
have.
argument because nobody has gone their entire career without having a losing season. And he has a Super Bowl. Look, you ain't got 7, but you got 1.
Mhm.
And hey, can't nobody tell you shit. You got you 1. You've been to multiple.
Yeah.
You have been through hell and high water with drama on that team, and you've managed it with fucking masterful skill.
I mean, you had a winning record with Mason.
Belichick had Brady. We see what happens without him.
I mean, Mason Rudolph. We don't need to say anything else.
I mean, and
He
that dude was
managed
all right
Mason
until he
Rudolph.
got that concussion.
Yeah. Till
He got
Miles
instant
Garrett.
PTE.
No, not until
Nah,
Miles
it's-
Garrett. It was that Baltimore game where
Wow.
they've been carried off the
Oh,
stretcher. and
we
the
got
helmet was
laid
out.
out.
Oh
That
yeah, yeah. They had to take his face mask off. It was
That was
bad.
the next week.
Yeah. That was pretty
Traumatized.
ugly.
But I mean, I make that argument because okay, let me
Postseason, it's been had issues. That's why.
Let me compartmentalize it. Mike Tomlin I would say he is one of the greatest managers of franchises consistency in NFL history.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
He's been really good.
We know how many coaches have the Pittsburgh Steelers had? 4?
Well,
In their
3
history?
and like 50.
3 since
Like
The
the
Super Bowl
50
era,
years. But
yeah.
I mean, as I said, it's just like they don't fire coaches, so it's how it is.
They pick the right coaches. That's what they do. Hey, I ain't even gonna front. When I was in Jacksonville, it was before the end of my first contract. I was like, if the NFL lockout didn't happen, I wasn't gonna resign with Jacksonville. I was trying to go to Pittsburgh or San Diego. Those are the 2 teams I wanted to play for. I was like, man, I'm trying to go to Pittsburgh or San Diego. Real talk. And they were talking about lockout, and then the Jags were like, "Hey, you want this little 5-year extension?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah. I'll take that.
our year got fucked
I
so
will.
bad.
take that."
We were never truly free agents.
Yeah.
No,
that
hey
kinda
man, I
sucked.
would have. Hey, I did. I was kind of hyped to check out free agency because that year that was the year that I gave up half a sack on the season. I played against like 5 Pro Bowl DTs, worked all of them. Greg Ellis, Jay Ratliff, what's his name from Green Bay, Raji.
Oh, BJ Raji.
Oh man, he was garbage. I was like, oh, this guy's terrible. Hey, I'm not going to front. We were playing there, right? And this was what year was this? Was Mike Mularkey's year, so it was like, fuck this season. But we came out of we ran a play. Mojo got tackled, and and this year for some reason, like both our tackles were backups from injuries, so it was like a shit show a lot of times. So we get done running the play. We're walking back to the huddle. One of them starts talking shit to BJ Raji. He goes, man, all you motherfuckers suck, except for 77. I'm like, and we're in the huddle, and I'm just like,
okay.
I'll take
You
that.
heard him. You heard the man.
Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. Y'all talk. Y'all trash.
he says, I says, I was just thinking in my head, damn, sorry guys. He just said, oh, y'all trash.
You know what would have been funnier is if it was you just whispering, except for 77.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
He's all right, that's 77.
That would have been funny. But no, that shit. I mean, hell, I felt good. I was like, at least they know, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That means I was on the game plan report for y'all motherfuckers. Point of emphasis.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh at home. I think Pittsburgh might fuck around and take this one. It is
Jackson. I think
Yeah,
they
without
might
Lamar
have a chance
Jackson.
of winning.
Yeah, I'm going with Pittsburgh. I'm definitely going with Pittsburgh.
I mean,
'Cause
Pickett's
this
shown
is- I mean-
strides over like the past
Pickett,
couple
yeah.
of weeks. I mean, the stats don't show it, but it's just like in his reads, his movements.
You can
his
see he
evasiveness in the
feels
pocket.
he looks more
He's
comfortable.
improving.
Yeah. Some like a lot of times growth, you feel the growth. You can't always point to like a statistic and say, look, but that will come in time. But it's good to get a young player doesn't really get comfortable until like, I mean, honestly, man, it takes like half the season to get like comfortable.
Yeah,
Because
easily.
when you think you know what the game, when you think you understand the offense and you understand the game plan, then they start changing the shit for different teams. They're like, wait, what? Oh, we got to do this now on this play. Oh shit, okay. And you got to start memorizing. Like I always hated going from blocking against the 4-3 to blocking against the 3-4. And the worst 3-4, the team that ran the 3-4 that I hated the most was San Francisco. I hated their 3-4. Their 3-4 is different. That shit would pit. I would be like, God damn, we got to play San Fran.
Because they're blitzing. They're
blitzing. I mean, and this was when they had Patrick Willis and what's his name?
Alton Smith.
Navarro Bowman.
Oh gosh, yeah.
They were beasts.
They were.
Bro, those motherfuckers were the cold. That was the coldest linebacker duo that I went against in my career. I was like, yo, these cats are everywhere. I'm like, I'm glad that one he wasn't my assignment, but I just watched him just track that whole shit down.
They made a lot of people feel like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that one was. Those guys were. They were nice. Anyways, yeah. What are we thinking? We all thinking Pittsburgh on this one?
Yeah,
I like them at home.
Yeah. I think at home gives them that extra push. They're not gonna win by a lot. It's gonna be like a 3-point win. Kansas City at Denver. Okay, we'll just keep going.
Kansas City.
We'll just keep going because we all. What can even be said here?
Watch the Broncos.
These motherfuckers
30 here.
Hey, nah. That would be wild beyond imagination. The Broncos can't score more than fucking one touchdown a game. That's just what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's.
It's bad too, man. It's worse than bad. It's like, man, motherfucker, we want a refund. That's what I want my money back, bro. How about you just give us? How about you keep 10 and we get the rest back And we call it because you ain't it. And that's sad to say because I never thought I would say that. Never thought I would say that.
Former player? Come on, man. Get your money.
But then I started hearing about how this cat was, and I'm like, well, fuck him then.
They might need like a lemon law or something.
That's gonna be in the next CBA too. Watch. Miami at LA playing the Chargers. Do the Chargers stand a chance in this game?
With that defense, I'm gonna say no.
That
So I'm
defense
gonna say
is
Miami.
dog shit.
It's bad.
I mean, did they even add players in the offseason?
They did. They had J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack. J.C. Jackson's injured.
They did add Khalil Mack. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Well, no
Khalil
Joey
Mack?
Bosa. No Joey Bosa.
Oh, yeah, he's out for a while.
Yeah.
He's been out for
Joey
a while.
Bosa been out too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, they were
They're
decimated.
injured, and their defense. They have no defensive tackles. 3 of them are out for the year. Sebastian Joseph Day's out. It's like they're down to dudes they found on the street,
They just
and
been
in front of the stadium. It's like,
hey, you want to play some football? Come on.
yeah.
Find the 3 fattest dudes that come to the game today and give them a jersey.
Oh man, dang, it's that bad, huh? That's bad. I mean, I can understand why they're losing that. I mean, you really, what can you do? Can't do shit. Well, y'all gonna get your ass beat again.
Yeah.
Here we go, Miami.
One more.
Miami. Welcome to Miami. Raiders at Rams. The Rams are what? They're officially the worst defending Super Bowl champion ever. now?
One of the worst. Yeah.
No, I think they are the worst. 3-9.
Shit.
They don't care. They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
They don't give a shit.
They got
neither.
the
You can
ring.
tell.
Can't hear
They
you.
got
Like-
the ring.
All I can hear
You
is
got
that three.
something you don't got.
I mean, it's pretty damning either way, but still.
I mean, but it's just yo, did y'all just, I think that's the first time that a franchise has outwardly appeared to given up. Completely thrown in the towel.
Yeah. But
There's a nonchalantness.
they got Baker Mayfield though, right?
Yeah, you can save them.
Hey,
Oh, it's not like
hey, they're gonna try and they're gonna hype Baker up too. They're gonna be like, Baker, you're the leader of this team now. It's up to you, Baker.
Yeah.
Do you know what you could do for your career if you lead us?
he just has a little success. Imagine
If you can string together some wins,
now.
you could be the future here.
He's gonna
Knowing
be
damn well the
gonna be-
coaching staff is gone at the end of the year.
He's hanging out with LeBron.
Well, he's doing it just for to get another job. They saw next year because right now, I mean, he has no starting gig right now.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't touch him right now.
Nah, he's not going to start. But I mean, they're going to throw him out there just to see what he can do eventually.
Oh,
and-
exactly.
I mean, in 3 or 4 more years, he could be Geno Smith.
Maybe.
He'd need 5 more. Gino's in what, year 7, year 8?
He's up there.
Hey, what a time to have a renaissance. Shit. Raiders continuing to climb.
Josh Jacobs, man. I mean,
Yeah, Raiders got
Josh
this.
Jacobs is that cat is balling.
I will
And
laugh
Lock
if the
Adams
Raiders
balling.
lose because I mean,
It would be a Raiders for
What
them
they
to
would
lose.
do.
yeah. I mean, they lost to Jeff Saturday. It's possible.
Jesus Christ, I almost forgot about that. Woo! They did lose to Jeff Saturday.
Yeah.
That's
that
was
that's
some.
the end, though.
Yeah.
That was the one fluke.
Hey, that shit broke grown men's hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers came into press conferences with tears in their eyes, we worked so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Worked so fucking hard. It just pisses me off. I feel them though. Shit. That would have embarrassed the fuck out of me too.
Did I consider
Any-
retiring if I lost to that?
For real. I start questioning what I'm doing in this league.
Made some bad life choices.
How did I lose to a motherfucker who ain't never even coached in
Coach?
the
Yeah,
league?
coach
Never
past
ever
high
been.
school.
That'll hurt your
With
manhood.
with a zombie at quarterback. He had a zombie at quarterback. No offense to Matt.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
it's your boy, Matty.
And he had one of the biggest plays in the game, a 50-yard run. What?
Yeah. A run. For
Why
Matt
do you
Ryan.
spite me? Why
That
do
dude
you
doesn't even
fight
jog.
me?
I'm out here getting beat by the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit had to have been the most puke, vomit-inducing like view for anybody on that sideline watching him run. Like nobody's even close to this cat. He's just running.
I mean, Tom Brady runs are worse, but not by much.
Yeah, I would have loved to see the coach's reaction. You're just like, are you shitting me?
He's probably
shitting
like
me?
looking for the nearest defender and then realizing, yeah, the nearest defender is still 30 yards away. Oh, fuck. Matt Ryan for the longest run of his career.
I mean,
And he actually dodged the tackle.
probably the
And got
longest
picked up like
he's run since the combine.
for
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So I think I'm going with Raiders. I think it's safe to say that they at least got some momentum enough to beat these bums. But
Yeah, they'll probably lose.
all right. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose either. Not gonna lie.
That would be very on
Texans-
brand.
That would be on brand. Let's see if they can surprise us. Texans at Cowboys.
Need to say anything?
We just keep going. After what the Cowboys did to the Colts. I mean, whoo. Texans. Y'all
Hyped.
boys ain't got a goddamn prayer.
I mean,
This is probably going to be a good game.
or not is the only question.
Say what?
So did we put up 60 is the only question.
Oh, come on now. See, that's how you Cowboys fans do. That's how you Cowboys fans do. Y'all get one fucking quality win, and now it's all about, nigga, we put 100 up on y'all. What?
We have 2 games over 40.
Uche. They don't lose until January. Come on. They're going to lose to
Yeah.
Tampa Bay in a very humiliating match.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We know how this goes.
Yeah. We do know how this story plays out for the Cowboys.
Yeah, we always trick one off that we shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And automatically in the playoffs.
Yeah, usually in some humiliating fashion, like a quarterback sneak with 13 seconds left with no time. Usually.
We'll see it. We know. Patriots at Cardinals. Cardinals they're literally they're literally a blaze. A building ablaze, fire everywhere. 4-8, wasted a ton of fucking money on 2 of the most vital pieces of the puzzle that suck the worst. Well, I won't say Kyler Murray sucks, but he could be a lot better.
I say with all due respect.
I mean, as I said, it's Kingsbury and Kime. I mean, you got to fire him after this year, right? I mean,
yeah,
even
he's
with
got to
those
be
extensions.
fired.
You
I
have
think
to.
he's gotta be
Both of them. Both of them.
I mean,
it is the Cardinals, but
Yeah, but they just extended them. They're gonna eat that loss. Like that's
hey,
severe.
for the good of the
dude.
franchise, you already
But I
know
do.
you have a.
the Titans just
Go ahead.
extended John Robinson this past offseason.
Yeah.
Got to eat that deal.
Hey, it's for the good of the franchise.
Oh yeah, that's right. They
because-
did extend them.
You know what it feels like right now to have him just fuck off this entire season.
Mhm.
And it really, it's a hangover on top of that from that playoff game last year. That was when the alarm went off. It was like, oh my God. It's like the owner's probably sitting there in the chair after that game ended, and he just like has a fucking heart palpitation, like, shit. What is going on here? Is my franchise in trouble? Yes, it is. It is in big
Deadline
trouble.
to flex a game.
I think it's
So
like
who
the
wins
week
this?
before.
Week before, okay. I'm just
Yeah.
seeing that this is the Monday night game. I'm like, oh, come on. Don't do this to me.
They said, yeah, put them on Monday night.
But
I
I
thought
guess
Thursday night.
No,
was
you
the
can't
night
flex the
incentive.
Monday. The Monday night schedule is always what it is.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah. I
change
think
it.
they probably
Sunday
moved
is-
them from
yeah,
The only,
Monday
the
to
only one they
Thursday.
can change is the 8 p.m. slot.
that Sunday to Thursday. They probably tossing them off. Oh wait, no. I guess it's not. It's not this week, is it?
You know what?
When they're changing the schedule for somebody's game.
I think it's like next week.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with the Patriots on this one, even though just because I just want to see this continue to burn.
Man, this is another battle of mid.
Yeah.
Battle
Well, I mean, that mid is very generous for the Cardinals.
mid. This is Reggie right here. This
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
That Reggie, this that shit you buy it look good. You start breaking it up. You're like, what the fuck is
This is gonna be the fucking Circle K shit. They
this?
start selling next year.
Oh my god! All right, so what we all thinking Patriots here?
Pats here, Pats.
Yeah, gotta be the Patriots.
Okay. Oh, divisional. This is a divisional.
Ooh, Vikings.
We got
Lions.
the Vikings at Detroit. Detroit is on a fucking 4-game winning streak.
I think they're favored in this one.
I heard that
Are
too.
you serious?
Yes,
Wow.
I've heard that from multiple sources.
Because they're probably going to put up like 40 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
And that's
divisional
gonna be hard.
game.
That's hard for anybody to keep up with,
Let's see the betting.
even
odds.
if you got a high scoring offense.
Detroit's favored by 2.5.
Okay.
Mm.
Crazy.
Okay.
You know what's crazy is that Detroit is 2-1 in the division. They can actually like pull into a tie for the division lead,
right.
If
and they're going to play them. They're going to play them again, right? Or is this the second time?
I don't think they've played yet.
Yeah, I think this is their first time playing. So the second time playing will be for the all shit. They could fuck around and win the division with the worst record, huh?
Pretty much sometime. I mean, as I said, it's if Minnesota collapses, though. I don't think.
Yeah,
That would need, they would have to slide pretty hard.
Like it would have to be the most Viking of Viking for that collapse to happen.
We've seen it. It's
Yeah, but-
happened.
Oh,
I don't think it'll happen this time, though.
Second
I mean, this is going to be a good game, I think. But, I mean, look, these cats got too many shooters. I don't care. I'm going with Minnesota.
Well, I mean, Detroit doesn't play any defense, so
Yeah, they don't play defense at all. But they are at home, and that's if they're going to play any kind of good defense, it would be at home, not away.
I don't think it's enough. I like Minnesota.
Mm. What say ye?
I like Minnesota. Detroit never wins like when they need to. They never win when
They never
need
win
to.
when it matters.
Yeah, that's their MO.
And it kind of matters right now.
I think it'd be great if it's just an interesting game.
Yeah, I just want an interesting game. Entertain me. Then you can surprise me with something that's shocking. But definitely think the Vikings got this one.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Philly at New York. New York will fight. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They'll try, but they'll
That's
lose.
an L. That's an L. Because the Giants have no margin for error, and as soon as they make one
None.
mistake, they're done. They're done. They
Yeah.
couldn't overcome a taunting penalty. They couldn't overcome a fumble from Daniel Jones. Like all that stuff adds up, and as soon as they make one mistake, and they made several, you get a tie, right? They would have won minus those
Yeah.
mistakes.
And then a 58-yard field goal, I feel like that's makeable in the NFL right now. Why did you?
Yeah, and he didn't even come
How did
close.
you kick that
Like,
shit?
it
Why
was
did you
like-
kick that short?
Yeah, it
Most
was,
hit that now.
yeah, it wasn't even. He didn't even come close. I mean, I know Graham Gano is not known for a big leg, but he's hit a 62-yarder in his career. I know it's cold too, but still, like you should be able to beat that fucking thing, dude.
The way he
didn't-
looked at that kick after it hit the
Yeah.
ground, I was like, bruh,
he
what
didn't
are you
even take
doing?
like a full like kick too.
He looked like
just-
he just like had a smooth. He looked like he was kicking a practice kick.
yeah.
He just kind of went through it real smooth and not with any. Bro, it's a 58-yarder. You got to kick this shit.
But you know, like in golf, the harder you swing, like the shorter the fucking ball goes.
Yeah, that was
It'd be like
it.
a
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
I'm not
but-
a kicker, but
I
there's
feel
something
like
to,
though the way he kicked
try
it,
to
it
just
didn't look like he.
there.
It looked like he was trying to get lift, so it got carried there. When you should have put a little pop.
I don't know. It didn't look like he was trying to make it. Was what it looked like.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
trying
looked
to
like
say.
he was-
It looked like he wasn't really trying to make that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He didn't seem interested
bruh,
in
how
making
are
the
you-
kick.
how are you 3 yards short?
And the thing is, as a Giants fan, I've witnessed this team just fucking blow games, get 67-yard field goal. You know, like was it Jake Elliott hit like a 62-yarder or something against them? I've watched them blow games in amazing ways, and we can't get one of those back. Not one.
We
Can't get
cannot
one back.
taste the sweet nectar of victory.
Right. On a last second, or what was it? Last year they had the false start on the kick that went through. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Validated.
Washington game.
Yeah. Fucking bullshit.
Snatched the loss from the jaws of victory.
It's the Giants' way, baby.
Yep. That's how we
Hey.
do things.
Some things change and some things stay the same.
Mm-hmm. The Giants are because they fucking
the
suck.
Giants. I mean, they're gonna. It's gonna be a decent game, but it's not
Yeah, I
gonna
think
be
so.
that close. It'll probably be a 10 or 14 point game.
Yeah.
Tampa at San Fran.
You ain't playing New Orleans anymore, Tampa. New Orleans.
Hey, they needed last second heroics to beat fucking New Orleans.
Well, they needed New Orleans to self-destruct.
Yeah. They gave up the ghost there.
They
I
sold
mean,
that shit.
San Fran has Mr. Irrelevant starting at quarterback, and I think that'll be interesting. But I mean, it's good that he's going up against. I mean, the Bucs defense isn't really playing that well this year, huh? I mean, or they've been on and off. I'm not sure.
It's banged up.
They would need to keep Haynes.
Yeah, that's yeah.
No Shaq Barrett. Their secondary's always injured, so you can't really gauge it.
Yeah, they could come out, have a solid game, could come out and get exploited.
Offense putting up 10 points, 12 points, not staying on the field. So who's going to look good with that?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
This is.
I mean, they've got enough weapons on San Fran's offense to dismantle Tampa's defense, really, to be honest. Running the ball and passing, I think. I think you probably lean on that run game, get you some Debo in your life, too.
Are we going to see Big Cock Brock or whatever his name is?
Big Cock Brock? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy. I mean,
Big Cock Brock.
I think they got
I
enough
grew up a
weapons.
San Fran fan and a Tampa fan, so it's funny that they're playing each other. But I always love to see San Fran do good. I think San
And
Fran
of course,
gets this
the
one
defense
pretty
of San Fran is really
easily.
come on. And if
Say that again?
So the defense in San Fran is really coming on. And if
Yeah.
had to, wait till the 56th minute to turn it on against the Saints, these guys could use fucking lunch.
Oh, they're gonna. Tom Brady's in for a rough day. That's all I gotta say. His O-line is decimated. He's gonna be getting fucking slammed.
Wirfs is obviously out, and then Donovan Smith had 28 holding calls. It felt like it could get ugly.
Ugh. Yeah, it could get ugly for them. But good news for San Fran. Jimmy Garoppolo not done totally for the season, but done
it's
for the
gonna be a
season.
bit.
If
Like,
they make the divisional
Didn't he
round,
break his ankle or some shit?
broke his foot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he
it's
doesn't need surgery though.
it's not a list, Frank. That's
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want this Frank. I mean, it wouldn't matter for him. He can't run.
Come on, he's got some wheels. It's not like he's Tom Brady.
Right.
I mean, he's like one
He's
step
4'8"
back
guy.
from Tom Brady.
He runs a good 4.8.
Nick Kovac missed you yesterday. Uche, yep, I missed you. The dumpster fire missed you guys too. Let's see here. Last game up. Carolina, the Dead Cats, against the Seahawks. Seahawks should be able to make this happen.
They struggled against the Rams though, so it'll probably be close.
True. But it is difficult to go, to the left coast.
Yeah, you know what? Carolina's going to get blown the fuck out.
Yeah, that might be a
Because
game.
it is hard to go to
that
the
game.
West Coast.
Yeah, Seattle's
play
kind
out
of playing decent. They might make it close, but man, Carolina's fucking garbage.
Yeah, they don't have the fortitude to
Yeah,
outlast
trash.
Seattle.
They are poopy. They are doo-doo.
Do not have the fortitude.
I mean, I was
All right,
hoping Carolina would win the division just so I could laugh hysterically, but with Tampa, doing the Brady thing against New Orleans, I don't think that's possible. So.
Nah.
break.
Nah, and they're 3-1 in the division too. They get all the tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Hold up. Carolina is 3-1 in the division. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Remember they beat Tampa that one time. It was like they played like horrible football.
yeah. Was Baker the starter when that happened?
No, PJ Walker.
Probably not.
PJ Walker, yeah. Did Baker
Boy,
win any of those starts?
He made, I think, a start against San Fran, and
He won one
I
game.
think he's like the first 5. I think he played against like Cleveland, didn't get his revenge because of that last-second field goal. And
Oh, that's right.
He won one game.
I want to
and
say
I don't think he had stat. He didn't really have good stats.
I think it
but
was
they
New
won.
Orleans. Yeah, but his balls keep getting batted down at the line.
Well, when
Because
you're
he's like
5'11".
5'9". Short ass.
Short.
All right, let me take a quick look here. Let me do a quick look see on the fantasy lineup. I almost got a win last week. I was almost there.
Still on 2 wins, Uche?
Yeah, still on 2 wins, baby. We're just kind of stuck. We can't make any movements. We can't make any lateral movements.
There's nothing.
Damn it.
Way to go.
I ordered a helmet and it doesn't fit. Fuck.
Oh shit.
We gotta get another one.
Doug?
They'd be lying on these sizes, man. Like it's so hard
You
to find
should've
an
known that.
adult helmet.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Well, you don't expect an adult to order a replica helmet.
No, it's a real. I need a real helmet because like I don't want to get my head split open. Fucking playing baseball.
Oh,
Thing don't
okay.
fit.
50 Shades of Trey, 9 and
Sorry to
4.
interrupt.
No, you good. Tied with the London Silly Nannies.
I know on
the East
Amazon there was
Division.
a decent helmet there, but
No, I've ordered it on Amazon. I can't.
I'll send you a link to mine. Give me a second.
Okay. Does that actually fit your big ass noggin?
It does.
What
Surprising.
kind of helmet is that? That's a
It's a batting helmet. Now I got to return.
oh shit. A batting helmet. Oh yeah, you be in the cage.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
hey man.
I used to love the batting cage as a kid.
Man, I couldn't even hit one over like 30 miles an hour. It was crazy. I tried. I'm telling you, man. Baseball was one thing I was just too scared.
Actually, I hit
I
today.
can't do
I did really well today. Like dude, 3 weeks ago, I was ready to quit. I was like, fuck this shit. Fuck this game. Fuck everything. And then last 2 weeks, I've been fucking raking. Like that's how baseball is, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like I know
Muscle
when y'all
memory
played,
just needed to get right.
yeah, when y'all played football, like there was probably never a day where you're like, man, I'm really bad at this. Like I'm terrible. But guys in the major leagues will go through, like they're at the top of their game and they'll go through a week where they're just like, I'm
Shit.
trash.
Training can't be like that. Shit.
Really? You'd be
Man,
like,
there'll be some days because you go against each other every single day.
Yeah.
So eventually, cats get a little too familiar with some of the shit you do.
and they shut
So
you down.
you got to, and so you know that they know, and they know that you know, but your coach is over here telling you to do that thing, and they just run right off your shit. You just sat here and told me to do something like this to him right now.
Fire
and he
through the
just
link in the
fucking
private
beat
chat.
All right. Oh,
And he
That's
just beat
why.
it. Appreciate it. But yeah, so
that's
there are
the
days
red
like
one.
if there's days like that for me as a player, it was in training camp because you'd be like, man, I'm tired.
so
Like,
you ordered the senior size,
Yeah.
and that one still
All
fit?
right.
Nah, man, they be lying on these sizes, dude. They lying
Really?
because I don't know how if my head got bigger or some shit, but this thing.
That Barry Bonds.
I mean, look, you got that
7
Barry
and-
Bonds, what you've been putting in your
It's
shakes.
7.5 inches. and
Outco,
it's,
son.
like,
that Simpsons,
I
that
feel-
Ken Griffey Jr., man.
It's
Gigantic.
That
squeezing
shit
my
looks
head.
like it fits. What you talking
Nah,
about? You
man,
gotta
it's
break it
squeezing
in.
the hell out of my head. I feel like
It's
I'm about,
supposed
it's
to.
about to pop my head. Like,
Wait,
it's
is
like-
it-
Yeah, and then it breaks in. That's how football helmets are.
There's
It's
like-
just break in.
man.
There's some extra
Too tight.
foam in there or something.
Yeah, look how much foam there is in.
Look
This
at
is,
all that
this is
foam.
like an esports helmet. Like
Like our
this is my
shit back in
mic
the day
right
was
here.
just fucking plastic. There
We're
was
about
no.
to play some League of Legends, bro.
That's
Nah, this is too tight. It's too
that's a
tight. I can tell
softball
it don't
helmet.
fit. I can tell. It's just too much.
That's what she
I
said.
don't
right?
have a big head. I don't have a big head.
I mean, you don't want to be thinking about that shit when you're, actually swinging. So
Yeah.
This is something called 5 points out of context. This is
Yep.
what it's going for.
All right, the West is ranked. NFL's Evil X at the top of that, 10-3, got the best overall record. I'm still over here repping my 2-11. You know, fuck y'all. We're gonna get it right next season. But that is our fantasy standings. That is our fantasy standings, folks. That is gonna be it for us here. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll be back on with you guys next week. We're getting closer to the playoffs. So things are going to start getting hot and heavy, of course. But I appreciate my co-hosts. 5 points, Urinating Tree, being in here with us. Me, JB, Lineman Life. We appreciate y'all once again. Hope y'all have a good night. We will see you guys all next week. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Easy.
Peace.